With me is Nepal's ambassador to India. So welcome to WION. Today is a big day. Happy New Year as
Yes, thank
Nepal is
you.
celebrated.
Yes.
How and what is keeping you busy here at the embassy?
No, at the embassy, we are doing so many activities, both in terms of trade, investment, and cultural linkage between the two countries, and trying to see how we can take the Nepal-India relation to a new height.
But at the embassy, a lot of activity. You have a herbal garden which you
Yes.
have inaugurated. What's the key focus that to have this herbal garden? Why today, and how do you plan to talk about it in terms of its importance to the embassy?
This is being built on the occasion of the International Wellness Day, which happens to be tomorrow. On the proposal based on Nepal and then supported by, strongly supported by India and other countries, United Nations, they adopted and declared April 15th as the International Wellness Day, and it will be celebrated globally. So in that context, what we thought is that because we have the space at the embassy, and then why don't we start a new garden called Vatika, herbal garden here, Arogya Vatika, so that people will know about the importance of traditional medicine, and they can also know and have the knowledge of preventing healthcare, and then see how the holistic healthcare can be taken care of out of Ayurveda and all these natural plants.
Correct, sir. Ayurveda is something that's popular across the Indian subcontinent, whether it's here or in India or in Nepal. So, how does it unites the two countries? You mentioned about it in your speech as well, that the relationship is just not political; it's also cultural. It's also on health that connects the
Yes,
people.
yes. In Nepal, I think we also have a lot of people who are practicing Ayurveda, and then we have, because of Nepal, we have so many Himalayan region in the country. In terms of biodiversity, Nepal is so rich. I think world famous in terms of medicinal plants and herbal plants. So as India, and India is so huge. And the good thing about India is that they can do the research, they can do experiments here. And then, as we knew that India has now more than 28,000 this batikas, herbal gardens. So Nepal also we have some, but we thought that in Delhi embassy, if we establish one, then I think it will also have kind of a strong relation between Nepal and India, so that we can also share the tradition and heritage between the two countries.
So you talked about the herbal and organic connect in the relationship, but it also extends to the healthcare aspect. How is the cooperation going between the two sides when it comes to healthcare cooperation? I know India has played an important role in infrastructure development in terms of hospitals in Nepal. Something you can talk about what's the conversation like. In fact, I would also like to point out that recently both the foreign ministers also met in Mauritius. So are we looking at big ticket development not only in health but other spheres?
There are so many things that we have developed over the last 1.5 years, because the last Prime Minister visit to India was in 2023. But since then, I think there has been so much done between the two countries, whether it's about the investment or health or Ayush or security relationship. So probably you'll see in the next high-level visit so many MOUs and the inauguration and laying off the foundation stone for new projects and things like that. But having said that, I think we are also trying to do MOU on health between India and Nepal. That has been already finalized. So anytime that can be signed. And in the context of Ayush, I think we also got the offer from India to have the partnership between the two countries. But in any case, most of the people in Ayurveda, they study in India anyway. So that part, the university part, the medicine part, the medical partnership between the two countries is strong, and I think second to none, basically.
Some final question, since you've already mentioned about it. High level visit you mentioned. Are we looking at the visit of the Prime Minister Balen Shah, whose popularity is soaring in Nepal? Your foreign minister has already said that he's accepted the invite. Any time we're looking at when he's coming to India?
No, I think as our foreign minister has said, I think they are doing the preparation in terms of the several other visits before the Prime Minister's visit to India, plus also setting up the priorities. But I think there are so many things to choose from.
Thank you
Anyway,
so much, sir,
thank you.
for speaking to WION. So there you have it, comments from the Nepal ambassador on not only opening up of this garden, but about the wider India-Nepal relationship. With video journalist Abhishek Siddhansibal for WION in New Delhi.